So how is the tour going, first of all? Or ending?
Ending,
Ending, yeah, I guess we should say.
So, Katarina, this is Katarina's voice. So the tour has been amazing. It's our second tour supporting Napalm Death, which is my favorite band amongst all of our favorite bands. So it's really special to be able to do the tour with them. And it's our first time in Spain, and we did a date in Portugal as well. So it's our first time there. So I know we're very lucky to have played such big venues with so many people and been able to meet so many new people. So I'm very happy with how it's gone.
Everybody's bodies hurt.
Yeah, we're all hurting in some different way.
But it's like every pain has a good memory.
That's true. And in the tours, like what I hear from Spain, like almost sold out, like Barcelona and Madrid.
Yeah,
totally.
Every show, yeah. And if it wasn't sold out, it was very close to.
No, but Barcelona and Madrid it was sold out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, last night.
Last night we were in Barcelona.
Oh yeah, that was Barcelona. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy show. Yeah, wow. No, this whole region is crazy. It's pretty cool. It's perfect for us.
And it's crazy, like a grindcore making really sold out. We were talking 2 weeks ago, what the hell, man?
Yeah, that's what actually the promoter that put on all these shows said that like this is the best turnout he's ever had for Napalm in Spain or for grindcore bands in general. So we're really really lucky in that regard.
He's saying it's a good time for them to be here.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I guess so. And in turn, I guess it's a good time for us to be here. Lucky us.
And the band started in 2016. You were just 3, like you are new. You were new.
That's right.
And it was called just Escuela.
Yeah.
So
Right.
how you get to the point to put Escuela grind?
Oh, that's a long story.
And why Escuela? This Spanish word.
So Escuela started off because Katrina was trying out some lyrics at our band's practice.
I just randomly started screaming different things, and I just started screaming, Escuela!
And I was like, that sounds sick. I like that. Where's that from, man? And we all decided that was it.
It stuck to us, but there was also a cover band in the area called Escuela with a Q.
In the area, meaning like 4 or 5 hours away,
Yeah.
I guess.
With Q?
Yeah, with a Q. I don't know why.
It means something different.
No, I think this is
Nonsense.
No.
Yeah. So they were cover bands. They had money. They decided to sue us for the name.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck,
And they
their
took
lawyer.
all of our music off YouTube.
They didn't take it. The lawyer.
Well, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Go for it. I mean, maybe you should let them know about the lawyer.
Yeah.
That
They
reached
had.
out to everybody.
They had lawyers. It was a whole thing. So rather than fight them with money and time, we just changed it to what our Instagram name was, which was Escuela Grind. So.
Well, it was like everyone was hashtagging us as Escuela Grind because if you Google Escuela, it's just
yeah,
a bunch of
it's hard to
schools. So it went to Escuela. I mean, that's why we decided it because it was like the people named us pretty much. So we just went with that. It was like, fuck it. That we aren't going to be able to get our music back up unless we change something or take this out of court, and we're definitely not going to spend money on.
We were pretty broke.
I mean, I even now I wouldn't spend the money.
Even
on
now,
I'd just
not
be like,
worth
fuck
it.
you.
The real people know that we used to be called Escuela, and some of them still call us just Escuela, so that's cool.
But we never thought that people would never have known that was the case. Like, people just know us as Escuela Grind, and they find out later that, like, oh, it was just Escuela.
Yeah.
So it was easy for you.
Yeah.
Some cool little lore.
And you meet a lot of styles. Like, how would you describe yourself to someone who never listened to you before?
Hardcore or blasphemy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It all comes from hardcore. Like, we started off with the tag of power violence, which is like, as Jesse says often, the people that created power violence, they say that it was a time and place. So, like, we have those elements to it, but it's hardcore. It's all just hardcore. So, but we want people to know that it's a blast beat, that we play blast beats. We want to welcome people in that probably might not know grindcore yet, or are just getting started in extreme music. So that's how we bring everything together and why we do in a lot of ways.
I don't know, but I guess if there's like tiers too. There's like normies. We'll be like, what does your band sound like? And, you know, we'll say like Pantera and Metallica.
Really fast.
Yeah. You know, they'll be like, oh, okay, Metallica, yeah, okay, you know. So that's like an easy one. Or we'll come up with something that they will know. Really, I guess. Because it is kind of like that anyways. Or like, I'll just be like, it's like Slipknot, but no singing, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
And you were playing Out of Sin 2022.
Yeah.
I remember I wasn't backstage, you started playing, and we were all, what the fuck is this? And we ran there for the stage.
Upstairs Street.
Oh, yeah.
It was fucking amazing. It's like, do you want to go back? What do you think about the festival?
That was my favorite
We
festival.
Hopefully they ask us that.
We ate so good.
We ate very well. The bands were amazing. We had many friends there. We've all watched the videos on YouTube for years. So to be able to go, I didn't think like I'd be able to just go to see the festival, let alone to play it. So it was the best. Yeah, it's really the best festival we've played.
I will say I had like dreams literally playing. Like I've had dreams where I was like drumming and I'm like I'm seeing dreams. Exactly. It was at night. We played during the daytime though, so hopefully we go back and play later time. But we played early.
It's better playing early, then you can make parties.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. Right? I was worried. I was like, damn, we're gonna play at noon, but we played and it was like fucking awesome. Yeah.
It's crazy. We met people from everywhere, all over the world.
And we're meeting them all over this tour, too. The last 4 times we've been in Europe. The last year we've been meeting all those people, like in their areas, their countries. It's really cool.
They've been coming out to shows in the like yourself.
Like almost every show, it happens. And it's really cool to see that.
Yeah, I'm from here, but I live in Germany since 9 years, but now I came from winter.
Nice.
So.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice. Oh, that's cool. Snowbirds, like the same thing? Yeah, nice.
Mm-hmm. And your song is like a party for you, huh?
Yeah.
How do you enjoy? Do you party a lot after, before, or what's your...
We smoke a lot of weed before we play.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And if we don't, then we're like all fucked up.
And then you put a lot of energy, so...
You know, when I get the noise in there.
That's the party. That's very suggestive, but it's the party. Yeah, we
figure it out.
We smoke a lot of weed. We don't really drink too much anymore. We all had our time with that.
Yeah, well, celebratory. We'll drink, someone.
A shot. Someone's like, you want a shot? Yeah, I'll give you a shot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, give me. Well, I mean, that's a little bit of alcohol is good for you. Your mental. Well, it's one shot.
But also, after we play, we go to the merch table and we hang out with people. That's really
that's our party.
That's like we actually go and hang out with fans and make new friends and it feels like a party because everyone's all around and it doesn't feel any different to me than a party would.
And you said before Napalm is one of your favorite bands, and you play with Greg Puciato, with the film, like with really big names. So if you could choose something else to tour with, what could be? Because you almost did all, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, no.
Turnstile.
Yeah.
Some of my friends playing the band. Some of my friends playing the Ghost Main back band, and I just want to go on tour with them maybe.
Going on a rapper tour would be sick. Yeah, that's like
tour with rappers.
Rappers, yeah.
Like there's this rapper Horror too that we love.
Oh, Horror, HO99.
He tours with he tours with a lot of bands. Like he went on tour with Slipknot. Both of them. It's a 2-piece. But
it's like metal industrial rap.
So something like that.
Why not? No?
Obviously Slipknot, but stuff like that.
Zombie, why not?
Yeah, exactly. We're on the same label as Judas Priest now, so that's kind of like a bucket list to play with Judas Priest.
Yeah, that's
one
pretty
day.
cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
It might happen. Who knows?
So many bands.
Right now the tours are really everything. So
diverse, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean anything. It's really true.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we think our fans manifest that stuff for us, so if they believe it, we'll go.
And you reach a lot in such a small time, so...
Yeah.
It's
been a year.
Amazing.
Wow. Yeah, no, since the Exhumed tour to now, that's where I count the amount of shows we played. So it's like, yeah, 200 something shows.
Over 200.
That's really crazy. Wow. And for next summer, I saw you are confirmed from Copenhagen, for example, so you are coming back again.
Yeah, already confirmed. We already know we're coming back. Yeah.
We're coming back twice for sure next year. We have a smaller tour in May sometime, and then we have at the end of June, July, and maybe a little August we'll be here doing festivals. And
So go to Obscene.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm hoping for.
It's 24 years.
Exactly.
25, my
Exactly.
God.
We're waiting for that call from Kirby.
Picture us on
Waiting for that Kirby call, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he will call again.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sure about
Yeah,
it.
no, we've seen him a couple times too, actually, on the last Napalm Death Tour package he came
Yeah, of
through,
course.
so we
He's
got to
in-
reminisce a little.
He's in Brazil right now. Or
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like with
With,
different.
Bird
Yeah.
with his
Like-
Argentinian van, like the Argentina soccer van. You seen it?
Yeah.
It's got like a.
This is
I
a
know.
big shot, yeah.
Even the house and everything.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that's really a huge fan of
Express.
Maradona and Messi. Yeah.
Popped out with the jersey on, yeah.
Total legends.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? That's his car?
Every time you know where he is because
Yeah,
you
exactly.
see the bus. Yeah, could be here. Yeah. What's your favorite song to play live?
Ball and Chain right now, I think, is kind of the most fun, because
I like Meat Magnet.
Meat Magnet, yeah.
So these are all new songs that we're just releasing now. So we just did the first single, which Chrissy mentioned, which was Ball and Chain. These are all like death metal inspired songs.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesse mentioned Meat Magnet, which I think is the last single.
We're gonna put that one out next. It's got Barney on it.
Barney did
Yeah,
guest
Napalm.
vocals on the song.
Okay.
I filmed. We all did actually. We
Yeah,
all
we
filmed
filmed his
yesterday.
little video part.
We
Yeah.
went full on film crew and filmed parts for Katrina and him.
I guess I don't have a favorite song off of everything that we put out, but right now with the death metal
Cliffhanger?
stuff, yeah, like Cliffhanger is so much fun to play. We get to see all the people like
That's
dancing
when everyone
to
kind
that.
of loosens up too, and during the
Yeah, that's
set.
probably my favorite song to play. Actually.
We don't play it anymore, but off the previous album, I really liked the song Hyper Victim. That was fun for me. I liked that one. Yeah, and we have another song coming up as a single, Punishment Ritual, which is like, it's a perfect like song for us because it's on our death metal EP, so it has like death metal elements, but like we mixed in a nice amount of hardcore, which is like a big debate in the States right now. Like people, yeah, they don't.
A Napalm Death riff that's repurposed. Like it's I don't know. I guess to the untrained ear it's hardcore, but it's just. I mean, actually, Napalm Death is hardcore. They are, yeah. This hardcore blast beat, same thing.
Everything is.
That's Barney.
It's in the background being like, yeah, what's
No, their old shirts used to say brutal hardcore.
Yeah.
It's just fire. Yeah, it is brutal hardcore.
hardcore.
Yeah, that's what,
That's what we should be calling ourselves.
that's what we are. You know, it's the same thing.
Hardcore.
Brutal hardcore.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's it. I like that better than anything.
It's the faggot.
Yeah, decided you're now brutal hardcore.
And when you put out, like, the first was Power Violence, oh, then you have the album, then Grindcore
Yeah.
album, death metal.
Yeah.
So it's gonna continue like this? What is the
Yeah.
fourth EP?
It's going to be a hardcore.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there'll be an album before that, for sure.
Yeah, of course, and the album and then...
We record our
Who knows
next
what we
full
got
length.
from there.
We record our next full length in December. So since we're done with the tour now, we fly home. We have 10 days to practice, and we record with Kurt Ballou at God City Studios.
We have
I
10
guess.
days to finish writing it, too, because it's not finished. We have 10 songs that are like 90%.
Oh, it's coming a lot.
Yeah.
It's coming down, yeah.
It's very hard to write on the road. You can like do things to like try and it's helpful, but when you start to get tired and like things start moving, pieces move around, it's just so hard to write an album when you're touring in a van. So I mean, there's bands that have like big buses and maybe it's easy for them to do that.
And
But
you are in a bus or in a small...
we're in a Sprinter van.
Oh,
We wrote a lot of riffs in the band.
Yeah, we did. And
we have a
we wrote some at I've written 2 at venues, just like killing time. So it really just comes to you when you can feel it, in between the whole mess of touring and staging and loading out and getting the next venue. Yeah.
And those are some of my favorite riffs that we've had so far. Actually.
The best ones, yeah.
Venue and band riffs.
And you do it all together or for writing?
Yeah. Primarily we get together and we go over the riffs again. We try to add more like hooks and whatnot to it. And we try not to let things repeat too much sometimes, but it really depends on how we're feeling.
I wrote the bass of the 10 songs.
Yeah.
Chris has a part in that I was able to kind of learn and put it into something. But right now, like the other day, we finally got together and we each like came up with an idea. Like Tom kind of like threw out the basis for the idea, and Christy and I just like built on that. It was honestly the first time we actually like built a riff together, like a section of music together.
All in the same, the same room,
That was our first riff that we probably forgot it, but it's but it was we like made something cohesive from beginning to end based on just like an idea, and it was like everybody was involved. So I was like, oh, cool, I like that riff.
What is the best and the worst part of being on tour? Even you tour like hell, so I think you can say it.
What's the worst part?
I'll start with the bad. Okay. Just like we've all done terrible things to our bodies, whether it be sleeping funny or doing too much on stage or just like having an injury and not being able to get better because you just go from tour to tour. Right now that's my problem. I know everyone else has the same problem. Like, it's just like mentally you're there, you want to keep going. I could play to 800 people every day. Like, give me that life. That life is amazing.
Every day.
So cool. Yeah, like this is amazing. But my body can't. You know what I mean?
Of course. No way, man.
So that's
spiritually, totally.
So I guess that would be the worst thing about it. And of course we have animals like cats and dogs, and being away from them is
lives,
torture, family.
We lose a lot of people on the road, and we can't be there for them, friends and family. So it's like it's just hard sometimes.
I mean, but the best thing about tour is like that we are even able to do this full time. I think, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody, but my favorite aspect of this is like I never thought that we could be able to do this the way that we are.
So you are living from the music. Man, this is something not so many people can say.
Exactly. So I would.
You can't take it for granted.
I would have never imagined it for
really,
myself. For anyone, it's just such a rare life that we get to live and exist off our art, like, and with really little compromise. Like, we have a label, but they don't really push us to do things we don't want to do. We have like, we have a little team, but we really stay true to what we want to do. So that's
the authenticity is there, and I think that's what our team likes to promote. They're like, oh, cool, let's just let them be them and just help them along the way.
So we get to share our music with the world at this point, and there's still places we haven't been to yet, so it's still interesting.
Oh, you just started.
Exactly.
Wait a bit. You can be everywhere today.
I'm just excited.
That's cool. And for the last questions, like anything super funny that happened to you on tour you want to share with people?
Oh my God, so much. Let's see, recently. 2 days ago, we were in Sevilla. I didn't tell you guys this yet, but it was amazing. There was this woman there. She must have been like 70 years old, maybe 75. She was older.
75?
Yeah, she was older. And she bought a shirt from us. She was really sweet, really happy. And then she started to leave, and then she was like, oh, my granddaughter is here to pick me up. She doesn't like, I was like, what? It should be the other way around. Like, you should, your granddaughter should be here to pick me up. So I thought that was really cool that grandma got dropped off by the granddaughter to the show and got picked up and was totally in the pit for us in Napalm Death. So.
Wasn't the pit this woman?
She wasn't dancing, but she was right there. It was amazing. She was cool. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
The people we meet too after a show one day in Slovenia, I think.
Yes.
we were sung this beautiful fucking ballad. You know the Fast and Furious films?
Oh my God.
The Fast and Furious films? The movie?
I never watched it, but
Yeah, right, you know.
Okay, well, there's a really touching song about Paul Walker, and we meet these people after the show, and we're just talking and conversing, and next thing we know, they're singing to us the song. It's like, how does it go? It's been a long day. It's just like, we catch ourselves in funny moments like that all the time, you know, and it's just people like that we meet that I'll never meet someone like that person again.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Maybe,
Yeah.
There's also this crazy guy.
Oh my God.
That told Katrina this over and over, but we couldn't understand him.
He kept coming up and doing that.
After in Brno.
Yeah, the Czech Republic.
Okay, got it.
Goofball. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like
he said.
And then that, nothing else.
And he kept doing it over and over.
I couldn't speak any English. I couldn't speak any Czech.
Yeah,
it was like a whole...
It's so hard to find someone speaking English. It's true.
Everybody around him was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then, like, I was like, wait, do it again.
I straight up felt him to his face.
And he did it.
Yeah, we have there's always some interesting people we meet, like Tom said. Yeah.
Our bus got tagged in London. On the last Napalm Death tour, someone tagged the whole back of the trailer of our bus.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it was covered in a film of like water because it had been raining.
It was covered in dirt because we had been traveling too, so our tour manager just washed it right off.
Yeah.
Like it didn't even happen.
Dirt is somewhere in the building.
Yeah.
So much. We're almost
crazy.
I think we're probably halfway there to writing a book about all the crazy.
We could make a show out of it.
I think we can make a TV show out of it.
Easily.
There's a lot of more. I feel like there's
so many characters we've met along the road where we have to.
And I think that's just talking about Europe.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the States. Like,
people are crazy in the States. We can't even begin.
The Greg Cucciano tour when we were like,
whoa, yeah.
Like there was this couple like buying Chrissy drinks all night, and then everybody's like hanging out in the merch area talking.
Yeah, the show's over.
And out of nowhere you just hear. Everyone just stops and like you look over and there's like a car flipped off of Gary's trailer.
Greg.
And the trailer is okay, I guess. It's kind of like bent, but the car split.
The car was over. The people were like they were fine, but they were like hysterical. They were freaking out. Obviously.
And then I went over there to see who's in there.
And it was the couple. It was the couple that was buying me drinks. They left and they started driving drunk, but they didn't even make it around the corner. And they must have been going like 50, I don't know, like 60 kilometers or something like that. Like down the street. So it's crazy that they were okay. No one was in the trailer. Like everyone was safe. Tom was in the van.
I was one car away.
So
like been hit.
That could have been you.
Yeah.
That could have been you. That's insane.
Wow, man.
What a good time.
It was wow. Yeah, I think we have video of that or pictures of it. But yeah, Denver, Colorado, they drink. They drink.
Cold there.
Yeah. That was probably the craziest of tour this year.
So many more.
It's a blur.
Yeah, we could keep going, honestly.
No, it's okay. You can tell me about for the interview. There's so much work to put this down.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Wait.
Fun reminiscing.